Support WrestleTalk!
Give us a subscribe. The Drifter Elias Samson makes his in-ring debut. Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins make 2/3 of a Shield reunion. And Paul Heyman puts Finn Balor over strong. I'm Ollie Davis and this is the 22nd of May 2017 edition of Monday Night Raw in about 4 minutes. Bray Wyatt opened the show with a refreshingly focused promo rather than the usual impressively delivered mumbo-jumbo. He embodied the cult leader figure better than he has done in months, promising to slay the beast once and for all if you, the WWE Universe, believe in him. It's a shame we've been conditioned to expect nothing to come from all Bray Wyatt's talk. Property lawyer Roman Reigns came down to remind the Eater of Worlds, actually, sorry Bray, this is my yard. So Kurt Angle made a match between the two right now. Samoa Joe attacked them both about 5 minutes in. Cue Seth Rollins running down for the save and holla holla, we got ourselves a main event tag team match, players. Akira Tozawa beat Ariya Daivari in under 3 minutes. Ha! Brian Kendrick had a weird backstage talking to the camera thing going on. After almost 2 months of drifting, Elias Samson made his in-ring debut against Dean Ambrose. The Drifter got some great heat before the match playing the guitar. If only his actual matches were as interesting. After several minutes of various rest holds, The Miz struck Samson to give Ambrose the DQ loss. Building their championship can change hands on a DQ anti-Extreme Rules match. This was a solid debut for the Drifter. As Brock Lesnar is busy defending his Universal Championship in an intergalactic gladiatorial tournament on Wundagore 2, which will be broadcast on the WWE Network this summer, Paul Heyman confronted Finn Balor before his match against Karl Anderson. The Beast's advocate put smarminess and jokes to one side and brilliantly channeled all his orating gifts into getting Balor over, convincingly endorsing Finn as the most talented wrestler in WWE today, and saying that he looks forward to the eventual Brock Lesnar showdown. It's a far cry from the commentators talking about Finn's size last week, and strongly hints a Lesnar match is down the line for Balor, which is yet another reason why he should have beaten Reigns on last Monday's Raw. Balor had a decent enough match with Anderson afterwards. It's a shame they weren't allowed to do more, as for all the bad booking of the club, the Machine Gun remains a terrific wrestler. It's the rubber match of Raw's most heated blood feud, Alicia Fox versus Sasha Banks, which Sasha won in just over 2 minutes. That was worth it, and just to ensure nobody got over, Fox took out Banks with a scissor kick afterwards. In more ineffective booking, Apollo Crews lost to Kalisto, the story being that he kept getting distracted by Titus O'Neil's advice from ringside, because losing matches and portraying wrestlers as incompetent are brilliant ways to get characters and feuds over. Matt Hardy beat Sheamus in a really enjoyable match, which meant the Hardys could choose their Extreme Rules stipulation, which surprisingly wasn't a ladder match. Instead, the two teams will fight over the titles in a steel cage where Jeff Hardy will most definitely jump off the top. The Hardys still haven't lost a singles or tag match since their WWE return. Austin Aries beat Tony Nese in a really nice 5-minute cruiserweight match, built around the Extreme Rules submission stipulation against Neville. Alexa Bliss is getting extreme. That's the line the commentators kept unconvincingly spewing out, as Bliss delivered one whole kendo stick shot to Mickie James. It's hardly the Sandman and Tommy Dreamer in ECW. Bayley ran down for the save to remind people their kendo stick on a pole match is actually still a thing. Wyatt, Joe, Rollins and Reigns had an okay main event, with Reigns accidentally knocking Rollins in the finish, and Joe choking Seth out. Afterwards, backstage, Kurt Angle actually made matches a whole week in advance. Balor versus Wyatt versus Joe in a triple threat, and Reigns versus Rollins. Bonus general manager points. Unfortunately, he made both these matches while watching a monitor from a ridiculous angle. Negative general manager points. So that was this week's Raw in about 4 minutes. Here's the usual ratings recap from top to bottom in all, core, average, poor, and bore. I'll reveal my rating very shortly, but first, vote in the poll above my head to give yours. I'll announce the results in tomorrow's WrestleTalk news. Although the Paul Heyman promo was a fantastic example in getting someone over, and the in-ring wrestling was mostly fine, what else happened on this episode? Raw continued its copy and paste predictable template, and is already managing to make the Extreme Rules main event boring. A match I was originally very much looking forward to, by pitting its participants in every conceivable matchup combination before it happens. By the time Extreme Rules comes around, we would have seen the main event play out several times over. This week's Raw is poor. Is Jinder Mahal as WWE Champion good or bad for SmackDown Live? And what's the real reason the Maharaj beat Randy Orton for the title at Backlash? Find out by clicking the videos to the left, press subscribe, and support WrestleTalk on Patreon. I've been Ollie Davis, and that was wrestling.